This is Movietone. Lionel Gamlin reporting. The heat wave had broken before the derby, but in spite of the rain that preceded the race, the going was pretty good all the same, and the scene at Epsom was typical. Yes, this was Derby Day, all right. Voices, sounds, faces, all were familiar.
I've got a horse to beat the favourite!
Horses, they're lovely. They come here to the races, they choose a horse, and when the race is over, they find that they have not chosen the winner. Accommodations, the old firm. I say we got the best deals money can buy. Well, if that wins the derby, I don't want to come to Epsom anymore.
There's a lovely cold drink.
Race cards and things.
I've got the winner of the derby!
The bookies, needless to say, stood to lose millions, but as we know now, it turned out quite nice for them in the end.
Oh, then on the derby, hot 50 pound and 40 on. Don't come on that, Charlie.
Meanwhile, thousands were waiting eagerly to see the royal family arrive. Happily, the weather had improved when Their Majesties and Princess Elizabeth were received by Lord Rosebery. The Duke and Duchess of Gloucester, Princess Alice and the Earl of Athlone were also in the party. When the royal family went into the paddock to look over the runners, there was, of course, one runner conspicuously absent, the King's Colt Blue Train, who'd had to be scratched. Then came the parade. Number 2, the Maharaja of Baroda's Bishma. Also owned by His Highness, Sire Girau, second favourite. Number 5, Kadir, one of the French challengers. Number 6, Richard III. Number 8, Mr. Dewar's Tudor Minstrel, the hottest favourite for years. Castle Street, number 9, followed by Blue Coddle. Number 11, the Aga Khan's Megoli. Then Princess Ali Khan's Saravan. Number 13 is Grand Weather from Ireland and third favourite. 14 is Tite Street, which had quite a following. 15, Merry Quip, also well fancied by those who looked for a good return. Lord Rosebery's Firemaster, 16. Finally, the rest of the French challenge, Parisien and Pearl Diver. Watch presently for the noseband. The jockey's colours are very like the favourites. And now it was almost time for the start. Had Tudor Minstrel the stamina to see his backers through? That was the point. There he is, Gordon Richards up. But as you see, he started off rather crabwise. Away went the field of 15 up the hill at the start of the mile-and-a-half classic, with Saravan, Tite Street, Kadir and Blue Coddle showing the way. But as it turned out, that didn't mean a thing, for as you'll see in a moment, it was really a 4-horse race most of the way. Blue Coddle was prominent early on, but he's not one of the big 4. Now the field settling down, and the favourite is in front. Downhill towards Tattenham Corner, Tudor Minstrel, Pearl Diver, Sir Gerard and McGurley were all in a position to win and apparently going strong. Gordon Richards and the favourite made a gallant effort. Though he held on, Tudor Minstrel was tiring. Bridgeland, the French coast jockey, had in fact got the race well in hand, and he began to look as if only Sir Gerard or McGurley, now fourth, could stave off another French triumph. Pearl Diver galloped on with great resolution. The favourite began to fade away. Sir Gerard stuck to it very well, but was presently passed by McGurley. There's McGurley beginning to go up now. The finishing order was Pearl Diver, McGurley and Sir Gerard. Pearl Diver at 40-1 went on to win by 4 lengths. And here's a fine action study of the latest French invader to beat the best we've got. Bridgeland riding with his hands and Pearl Diver looking as if he could go on forever. Anyway, for France, for the Baron de Waldner, for trainer and jockey, it was certainly a notable triumph. As for Pearl Diver himself, he seemed quite unconcerned. But I'm bound to say, we all sympathise with Gordon. Once again, like so many of us, he was on the wrong horse.